Crushers deep to the right. That's the way they come. Teven at first receiver. A dummy to Retchler. Saunders there for Hubbard. Hubbard now 10 metres out from the line. Nice tackle from Billy Moore. Saunders. Teven. Inside pass comes for Clinton O'Brien. The offload. Back for Prothero. Tried to hurdle his way to the try line. Last tackle. Anthony. Teven. Spiralling pass for Wilson. Into the in goal. The Crushers, the chase is there. Bickerstaff has forced it. First try will be to the South Queensland Crushers. Matt Bickerstaff led the chase on the Craig Wilson kick, 4-0.
Oh yeah, great start to the Crushers. That man Wilson, his third kick of the match, yields a try. Is Bickerstaff onside? That's the question I asked myself. Eddie Ward said yes, a nice little touchdown, his first touch of the football today. Bickerstaff earns him 4 points, and his team. A very good staff. They've worked up to this. The Norse players, they should know that Wilson's, he's the man, and they sort of hung off him a bit, allowing him that precious couple of seconds to put the kick on. And Bickerstaff, good start.
Played 5 matches in first grade last year. Welcome back to Suncorp Stadium. Saturday afternoon football. This is the 10th round of the Optus Cup. And a forward pass called from Saunders to O'Brien. Can there be anything worse after scoring a try?
No.
Good answer.
And Don Saunders gets a rare chance in first grade. Well, I don't know. That looked like he passed it backwards to me. And Eddie Ward from, where was he? About 40 metres away.
Now Soden. Here for Stewart. A short pass for Florimo. Then a turn for Dallas. Dallas is around the outside of Hudson. Then away from Toshak. But Dallas gets the footwork happening. Last tackle for the Bears.
Over there, he's looks like he's still got the speed and the footwork as he's warming up for this year's State of Origin series. Good run from Teven. Look at him go. Gets to the halfway nearly.
Crushers now with Antoniuk. Hubbard up in the line for Tukey. His first touch. Soden chopped him down nicely in the tackle. Last it is for the Crushers. Wilson controlling the kicking game. He's almost hit the in-goal judge on the full. It's going to sit up though now for Sears to have to run out from his own in-goal, and that is a magical kick from Craig Wilson. Could there be any better weighted than that? A metre in from the dead ball line.
No, he's having a day with his kicking game, isn't he, Craig Wilson? What worries me about this is that Wilson just seems to be concentrating so far on his kicking. He's only run the ball once apart from when he's had the ball in his hands to kick, and sometimes, you know, when you're a lock forward, you've really got to mix it up a bit better than that.
DeBarjo from close to the try line. Teven back for Wilson. They want the one-pointer. It's come well off the side of the boot. It's with Benny Eichen. Can he get to the field of play? He can't. Well, he did, but then he's back to the in-goal.
Yeah, Benny Eichen's first touch, and it's hammer time for Ben. Tried in vain to get back into the field of play. Actually did. Got half a metre in there and got a smashed.
What about the option of a field goal, Paul?
Yeah,
Up with a tackle. Saunders back for Teven. Some long passing with Wilson. Solojikin was on his inside. This is Hudson 10 metres out. It's all the Crushers at the moment. It's the last tackle. South Queensland with Wilson. The kick over the top. No one can get to it on the full, and again it will be a line dropout. Soden was back to clean up.
Oh yeah, good play from the Crushers. They've really got their act together today.
In control. And Dave Cooper. Oh, runs into a big shoulder from Brenton Pomeroy, who's just come onto the field. Has planted one on the shoulder of Dave Cooper. And I know Blocker on the sideline is a big fan of Brenton Pomeroy as Tukey now attracts some attention.
Steve Menzies or a Jim Dimmick. There's no one there who can take the game by the scruff of the neck and just say, I'm going to do this all on my own. They're a good solid team, but they just lack that extra bit of class.
Caruana work as Caruana made the tackle. Again 5 up with Craig Wilson trying the high ball. Sears has had to turn round and chase. He can't get to it on the full, right next to the upright. Eager misses. Michael Eager had a chance for a try. Wasn't able to come up with the ball. We'll take a break at 8-2 to the Crushers. Welcome back. 5 tackles here. Taylor is with it. Running up to the line, kicks for himself, Jason Taylor. He was impeded on the way through, was able to slip the pass away to Stewart. Oh, clever work from Jason Taylor. First the kick, then the pass. And the Bears are on the board, the try to Stewart.
That's what I talk about, game breakers, touch of class. And Jason Taylor is one of the quite a few players they've got in that team can do things like this. The little kick through. Look at that hand, those hands there from Taylor, just magnificent. And Josh Stewart, the big prop, gets a try. Good stuff there from Josh Stewart, just following through Taylor. Nearly did it all on his own, Taylor, and great stuff for the Bears, and they needed this before half-time.
Yeah, great work from Taylor. Looked even better on that last angle. Committed a couple of defenders with the pass, just the little touch on. And Stewart, a well-deserved try. He doesn't run away from the Teven tackle. Good metre straight through the centre from Brenton Pomery. Now Caruana adds another 10 for Buettner. Dallas had come infield looking for the football. Buettner may not need him. Now he needs him, and there goes Brett Dallas. Away for the try. Well, he chased all the way through Bretty Dallas. He was looking for the football, and Buettner supplied him with it. 12-8 to the Bears.
Well, don't tell me the can's been opened, the sardine can, because they're cutting loose here now, North Sydney. Some feeble Crushers defence, really. This in particular, Michael Buettner just strolls through, waltzes through, and look, this man Dallas, you can't give him anything. And that was easy stuff for Brett Dallas, but Michael Buettner set it up. Good run from Caruana from dummy half, and not putting the man down on the ground, allowing them to offload. And Bickerstaff couldn't get Buettner, and no one was going to catch Brett Dallas. And Steve Roach, the Bears, starting.
Caruana working the open side for Pomery to get within 10 metres of the try line. Caruana again, Taylor. Fairley, cuts out Fairley for Billy Moore. Good defence from Anthony. Now only 5 metres out, the North Sydney Bears. Caruana, Taylor, again with Buettner. Then the pass for Eichen, try coming for Roy, there it is. Nigel Roy in the corner for North Sydney. Well, it is a tragedy of gigantic proportions this, the last 5 or 6 minutes.
And they did that so easy, didn't they, North Sydney? It's been a great 5 minutes for them. Down 8-2 to 18-8 up. And it seems as though they've only started playing the last 10 minutes or so. They look at all the Crushers players over there. Now they stretch them wide, and it's still one-on-one. But Shifkovsky had gone in to sort of half-pie take Eichen. Didn't need to do that. Had to stay on his man. You've got to have confidence on your inside man and outside man. Now Egar's got Eichen covered. So, easy stuff there for Nigel Roy. Well, I hope the Crushers don't get too downhearted. They were in this game, right, for the first 30 minutes. They controlled it well. They did everything right, and they were playing good football. And that's what Steve Bleakley should be pointing out to them as they go in it for Oranges.
Let's watch Taylor. Right from the sideline, 21 metres out. Here it comes, Jason Taylor. There's the magnet. Taylor is incredible. And North Sydney open up a 12-point margin. Yes, Stewart, Dallas and Roy, the try scorers. Taylor has been spot on, 4 from 4. For the Crushers, Matt Bickerstaff came up with a try after just 5 minutes. A Craig Wilson kick threaded through. Soden the work down below. Now with Teven. Wilson. Prothero is with it. Prothero gets straight through Mark Prothero and sears the try saver. Well, Mark Prothero with a little dummy. They all fell for it. The Crushers, long pass. Saunders. Saunders, the cutout ball with Toshak stepping into the tackle of Buettner. Last tackle for South Queensland. Saunders. Just a bit of hesitation at dummy half. Then Bickerstaff. Wilson kicks through off the deck. Cleared up here by Eichen. He can get to the field of play. No, he can't. It looks sloppy on the last, but I guess they've got some sort of result, the Crushers.
Yeah, once again
from Florimo. The second man was there in Soden. Now Anthony. Saunders. Saunders saves a nice short pass. Held up was Eager, 5 short of the line. Now Saunders, last tackle, Teven. Quick hands for Hubbard. Hubbard, has he been able to force the football? No.
Well, the Crushers. Some of the best attack we've seen from them all match. Once again, the North's defence holds on. Mother Hubbard went to the cupboard, but it was bare.
Away from Clinton O'Brien. More a swerve than a step from Danny Williams. Now Soden. Here for Pomeroy, taking some punishing defence from the Crushers. He was from Clinton O'Brien. Soden, Taylor, attacking the ruck. Billy Moore through the centre. There was a caller forward, then Taylor. Quick hands now for the Bears. Brett Dallas. Dallas is away from 2. Then from a third, Hubbard hangs on in the tackle. Brett Dallas gets as close as you can get. Soden, a dummy half. He goes straight over Mark Soden. The easiest of tries to the Bears hooker. 24-8, and the rush continues for North Sydney.
And the scoreboard attendant is taking a couple of Aspros. This could be a headache for him this afternoon, this second half. Watch Dallas, swivel hips. He kills him on the disco floors, and this is why. Swiveling all over the place, and still nearly gets a try himself. And the Crushers obviously worried about what was happening out wide. They were outnumbered. Ordinary defence, close to your line.
Mark Soden, the man who was able to burrow over. Fits into the veteran class in the North Sydney side. Behind Greg Florimo, with Gary Larson's line. Now, Steve will confirm for us, but I think Dave Watson's now out there, and it's been basically, is it too late? They send out a player they would be hoping is an attacking weapon. Well, hang on. Hold the knock here before we even get to blocker. Hudson has scored in the corner. A drop ball from North Sydney. I think Steve Trindle was the player, and the Crushers have come up with a try.
Oh, that's what they needed. Good on your Crushers. They've come back from the kickoff. The defence has forced this mistake. Some good, strong defence there. And silly play, trying to offload. No need to, just got to take the tackle. Steve Trindle, the man. Brett Dallas comes up with a miss. Hudson, he can score a try, can put one on. The Crushers, they're back into the game. 26-12.
Well, it has to lift their confidence anyway. They've stemmed the flow of blood, that's for sure. Hudson scoring that try. Of course, the Bears had scored 4 straight. In South Queensland, Anthony, Watson. Now the gap has opened up. The Crushers just outside the 20. Prothero was the man hitting the gap. Here comes for Teven. Long pass for Wilson. They're stretched here, North Sydney. Toshak is with it. Butner is there to make the tackle. Scored the try after 5 minutes. Now Anthony with Cooper, then Tukey. Ooh. Oh, swinging arm over the top went from Trindle. It won't go unchecked from Eddie Ward. It was a slow motion swinging arm, I thought, from Steve Trindle.
Yeah, the big fella Tukey gets the bulk into it. Well, it was just a clumsy little falling over. He virtually fell over and turn it up. You're not going to penalise for that. Oh, that'll do, mate.
Well, I won't even call it a swinging arm.
No, it's nothing.
On second look.
It's a nothing arm.
Just with Watson out there just looks a little more urgency about their attack. It's even holding that ball up. Wilson, there are numbers here on the left as Toshak hits the line. Inside ball, Hudson couldn't handle. It was around the ankles, but the chance was definitely there for a Crushers try.
Great chance there for the Crushers. They've muffed it again. Wilson held it up, gave it just to the right time. Toshak on the outside of his man. Hudson back on the inside. The ball goes astray. Good cover there by Steve.
Now, Caruana providing plenty of pushes when he gets into dummy half. Taylor is with it. Then up to the line and through goes Jason Taylor. The step and the pass, and North Sydney score. It's Will Lation supporting his captain. The second try Taylor has set up today, and the lead-up work to that even better than the first.
Yeah, good stuff, Jason Taylor. Really controlling things now well for North Sydney as he goes to the line. As we freeze play there, let's have a look. They've come up out here, back on the inside. The markers have done their job, but it's a simple get through the gap job, and away he goes. Oh, brilliant stuff from myself. and tail offloads to Lation, and that's a good try.
Well, he stepped everyone too. You'll notice Eddie Ward, Taylor, whether he was intending to step, he had to step back off his left. Getting around Eddie Ward and Will Lation in support.
You've got a halfback in your team that can run the football like this, then you're going to create problems. You look at all the great halfbacks over the years. Barry Muir, Peter Sterling, Ricky Stewart, Greg Alexander, they all run to the line.
Goal for him. Having been named in that Queensland Origin squad. Retchless, back for Teven. Anthony with Dave Watson. Watson gets a chance to run, back for Retchless, he puts it down. Caruana, big chance for a turnover, Moore. Now the passing, Florimo, Taylor. Well, that's a nice tackle from Egar to shut down Icon. It appeared that they had to score there, the Bears. 15 out from the Crushers line. Nigel Roy held by Egar. And then Fairley passes to himself. 10 out from the line, Retchless able to hang on with Wilson. But the big score still beckons for North Sydney. Taylor, long pass for Florimo to throw the short ball for Moore. Held up again by Michael Egar. Anthony got across in support. Now Michael Butner. The try is still on, but the Crushers' defence hangs on. Last tackle. Benny Icon, a dummy half. Long pass, Taylor. Taylor will kick for the wing of David Hall. Let's watch this one. Hall is there, clean catch for David Hall. Well, he never left the deck, David Hall, and yet he finishes up with a football. 36-12.
No, good stuff by the Bears. They've just hit their straps again, haven't they? They had a bit of a lull early in this second half, but this is what the Bears are all about. Everyone else went up, bar Hall, who took the scraps nicely. He's a pretty good winger, David Hall. He's been starting on the bench lately since Dallas came back, but he'd be in any other first-grade team in the Optus Cup on a regular basis.
That's just about the smallest jump you'll ever see to score a try from a bomb. And Dave Watson, line side of the scrum, back for Shivkovsky. Right foot fend, he gets over halfway. Clinton Shivkovsky, has he got the pace? Sears is motoring in. Matt Sears makes the tackle on Shivkovsky.
Oh, what a player. He's having a big game today, Shivkovsky.
Saunders a dummy half.
Bin.
Well, this could be bin. Here it is, the sin bin for Matty Sears. Or is it? It's David Hall who's off to the bin.
Well, Shivkovsky, I knew he was quick, but he nearly ran away from Matt Sears. I'll take the tap.
Clinton O'Brien tries to steamroll his way forward. Crushers against a 12-man North Sydney line. Anthony back to the short side. Saunders, there's the pass. Toshak scores against his former club. The Crushers get their third try, and it's 36-16.
Yeah, good ball from Don Saunders. Put it all down to Shivkovsky, though, the barnstorming run. Here it is now. Some ordinary North Sydney defence, just been wrapping their defence. And Matt Sears had to pull out all stops to get to Shivkovsky. You don't want to say that too quickly, that name. But here's the end of the try as it comes there. So we freeze play there. Let's have a look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and here's the space out here. And it's a good ball from Saunders right across the face, and they go in for the try. Just not enough troops there in action. Brett Dallas actually on the sideline waiting to come on as a replacement. And nice ball from Saunders. He saw that space out there and used it well.
They score the try in the corner that David Hall was in position just a minute ago. And now in the sin bin. And maybe it's the Crushers who will finish off with a flurry of tries. Clinton Shivkovsky from the sideline. He's had a couple of these today. Still on, I guess, is respectable. Shivkovsky, has he got the distance? He does. Clinton Shivkovsky from the touchline. Oh, he's come to life in the last 5. 36-18. I'd like to say it, but Ben Icon was one of the players again who missed the tackle on Clinton Shivkovsky. And Wilson now kicking. Hudson. Well, he's got a bit of a flying start here. Hudson, there's a tremendous bounce. Jason Hudson to the corner scores. You couldn't hope for a better bounce than that one for Jason Hudson. And the Crushers get try number 4.
Well, this is good stuff. And once again, they're trying something different. Little kick over the top. Wilson the man. North's a one man short. Their line is stretched. Not enough troops there again. Hudson on the fly. Hudson with a H goes in for the try. Great stuff by the Crushers. Where was it in the first half? We're looking for something different from them. Some good positive play. It's all coming much too late.
And Jason Hudson, he's pulled in the kick as if he's got it on a string. Once it bounces, there it goes. The bounce beats Caruana all up. A nice switch of the ball to the left arm to give the right arm fend on Matty Sears. And Hudson has his second.
The $1,000 Nokia man of the match, and also the winner of the 8110 Nokia mobile phone goes to Billy Moore. Billy, you're making a habit of this, mate.
Yeah, it's good, mate. I'll have to start getting a couple extra hands, I think.
Mate, we still have to ask the question. North's pretty slack to start off. You let the Crushers score first. It only looked like you're really taking control of the game when you run on that advantage line.
Yeah, you're right. The first 25 minutes of that game was quite sloppy from us. With all credit due, the Crushers played very well. I thought that's the best I've seen them play all year, and they really made us work hard. It was great to come in at half-time with the lead we had. Probably reviewing the whole game, it's disappointing scoreline the way we let them creep back into it at the end.
And Jason Taylor, the Bears on fire when he runs the football. He set up a couple of tries today. His kicking game was good. Yeah,
mate, he's devastating when he runs. Obviously, creates a lot more variability around the ruck for us. But also credit to people like Chris Caruana and Mark Soden. I think when they help Jason Taylor and Scoot from dummy half, it makes us even a harder proposition to play.
Yeah, I was going to say that, mate. The players that come off the bench today, you already mentioned Caruana, but also Pomeroy played very well for you.
Yeah, mate, we're lucky to have a very high-impact bench, and you need that in today's game. You need players that can come out there and fresh and full of energy that can really hurt an opposition team.
Sydney City at home next week. They had a good win last night. That should be a hard one.
Mate, it's going to be a great game, probably one of the games of the year, hopefully.
Well, congratulations on behalf of Nokia, mate.
Thanks, Blocker.
Cheers. Cheers, mate.